Hey friends, in today's video, I want to talk to you about how to determine the sales price of your home when you are ready to sell. First, before we get into today's video, hi, my name is Amy, your go-to trusted real estate expert in beautiful Northern Virginia. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you will like this information and want to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. And to my returning subscribers, welcome back to all my lovely, amazing friends. I'm going to jump right into today's topic and talk to you about appraised value versus market value and how these numbers help determine how to price your home in every market. What is appraised value? What does this mean? This is the number that an appraiser will put on the house. Most likely, an appraiser will be called when you have a buyer who has a mortgage contingency. The appraiser is really important because they are the ones responsible for telling the bank how much this home is worth. This sounds a little backwards because you have a buyer who has given you an offer telling you what the house is worth, but then the appraiser comes in and says, well, is it really worth this amount of money? The reason they need to do this is, let's just say you listed your home for $800,000, but you get multiple offers and you have one buyer who is so excited about buying your home, they offer to pay $1 million. The problem, though, is the bank is only going to give a loan for a percentage of that amount. If the buyers then decide to sell relatively shortly after buying the home and the market hasn't significantly gone up to make up for the difference in the sales price initially, then they will never get their money back. The new owners would be underwater with the house and the bank would not make back the money. This is why appraisers are really important in saying to the bank, I feel the house is worth $850,000. Then in this scenario, the buyer and seller would need to renegotiate the contract. It's important to understand the appraised value number, but this doesn't mean you have to list your home at this price. The way an appraiser determines the value is they will often reach out to the listing agent to understand how they determine the price of the home. And they will also compare other homes that have sold in the past 90 days or so that are similar to your home. They only look at the most recent home sales. They do not go back years and years. They look at the most recent numbers only. So if you are doing your own research, you can look at the most recent sales nearby and compare the age, square footage, number of bedrooms, bathrooms, the number of garage spaces, as well as the size of the yard, and this will help you understand the appraised value of your home. If the house down the street has the same layout as your home, but they have a fully finished basement and a brand new fully renovated kitchen and your home does not, this means your house would have a lower appraised value. Websites like Zillow, they don't always do a great job of accurately depicting the value of your house because they are using an algorithm and they are not looking at other factors that can go into the process of determining the home price. These numbers from these sites can give you a good general idea, but they are not typically spot on. Now let's talk about what is the market value. This is separate from the appraised value, and the market value and the appraised value may not be the same. Market value is a little tougher to figure out, however, most of the same rules apply. But now we are also taking into consideration how much a buyer would be willing to pay because you have the most spectacular home in the neighborhood with all the updates and fancy bells and whistles. Let's say you have the perfect layout, impeccable decorating or staging, and everything in your house is newer and on trend for the times. Well, your market value may be higher than the appraised value because a buyer is going to find your home way more desirable and see the value in paying more than the home down the street that is roughly the same house, but without all the nice updates and without being a turnkey home. Typically, when I'm determining the market value of a house, the first thing I look at is the market in your specific area. Is the market going up or is it slowing down at the moment? This is so important because if the market is going up, then your house will typically be a little bit higher than the appraised value. And if the market is going down, your house price will be a little bit lower than the appraised value. When I'm working with sellers, I want to make sure that we are maximizing what is that appraised value and what is that market value. This can be a tough conversation to have when you want to get the most out of the sale of your home. But if the market is going down, the market value of your home will probably be a little bit lower than the appraised value. The reason this can often happen, especially with our market in the past year or so, is that as interest rates go up, the market value can often go down. And this is because buyers have less buying power. If you are thinking about selling, reach out to any agent and ask them how the market is doing right now. They will tell you without commitment and signing with them all your local market information. Then you can start to determine whether your home is worth a little more or a little less than the appraised value. This can be a little bit complicated if you're going to do this yourself. However, it can be done yourself without bringing in an agent. If you want to do this on your own and want more guidance on how to narrow down the value of your home, reach out to me and I will share more in depth with you the things that you need to look at more specifically to help determine this number. With this said, it's never too early to talk with an agent without making a commitment if you are considering a home sale in the near or far future. And if you are here at this point in the video, this hopefully means I have provided some valuable information to you. And I would love for you to like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments or need a question answered, please drop me a comment below or reach out to me directly. All my contact information is in that description box below. Thanks for watching today, guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.